There are a bunch of top Democrats who attended a Louis Farrakhan speech. Jake Tapper over at CNN, who I criticized pretty heavily last week for what I thought was an egregiously awful town hall. And then I praised this week for doing an interview with the Sheriff Scott Israel in Parkland, Florida. He did a tweet storm yesterday that I think is quite good, where he attacked Democrats who attended Louis Farrakhan's speech. It is an amazing thing that the mainstream media think it utterly not worthy of note that Louis Farrakhan, an open anti-Semite, an open racist, and a generalized piece of crap, that this guy is treated as a celebrity by so many top-level Democrats, including Democrats in the Congressional Black Caucus. Here are some clips of Louis Farrakhan talking, and there were Democrats at the speech, top-level Democrats at the speech.
I don't care what they put on me. The government is my enemy. The powerful Jews are my enemy.
Okay, top-level Democrats have praised Louis Farrakhan. They've taken pictures of Louis Farrakhan. Barack Obama took pictures of Louis Farrakhan. There were two co-sponsors of the Women's March who were present at this speech, at this one right here. Okay, and Democrats apparently had nothing to say about that. They will be at the Women's March again. The radicalism of the Democrats, there's a lot of talk about the alt-right in the last election cycle. I think it was fully merited. I was one of the people doing the talking. The Democrats are equally radical when it comes to Louis Farrakhan. They have a blind spot for anti-Semitism so long as that anti-Semitism is coming from parts of the community that are not white. So here is Louis Farrakhan doing more of this. Just really disgusting stuff.
White folks are going down. And Satan is going down. And Farrakhan, by God's grace, has pulled the cover off of that satanic Jew. And I'm here to say, your time is up. Your world is through.
I mean, the man's a pig. I mean, he's one of the worst people on planet Earth. Okay, this is the guy who Keith Ellison, who could have been the head of the DNC, he was endorsed by Chuck Schumer to be the head of the DNC. He was a member of the Nation of Islam. He defended Louis Farrakhan for years. The Congressional Black Caucus has defended Louis Farrakhan. Okay, the Democrats are so radical that it's unlikely they would have the brains to actually triangulate with Trump. But their radicalism is also, they're allowed to get away with it. You know, there was a poll yesterday that showed 57% of Americans supposedly think Trump is a racist. It's like 20% of Republicans and 80+% of Democrats. Okay, how many people think that Louis Farrakhan is a racist and therefore the people who associate with him are racist? The reason that people think that Trump is a racist is because of the associations with the alt-right during the last campaign and some of the comments that he's made. Well, if you're going to hold a standard, that standard has to be held on both sides. I don't see a lot of people in the media doing it. Good on Jake Tapper for doing it.